No, no Genshin talk. No Genshin talk. No Genshin talk. Also,
talk?
two things. There's two things I want to say. First of all, before the raid even started, Colt came in and gave me a villain point.
No, why?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. And yes, Colt, this is my new chibi model. Hi. This is how I do and Squish Oshio. Okay. Speaking of Squish, I want to tell the angels that the Amara queens called you out last session.
What do you mean called us out?
They said you were boring because whenever you get squished, you don't do an actual squished voice.
Okay, that feels very targeted. I'm not doing a squished voice, okay?
Listen. All I know,
of course not, Oshio, because we're boring. We will do squished voices.
All I know is that last Amara Queen session, which was the last session, they kept getting squished all session.
Okay.
They kept doing squished voices. But when they immediately turned around and said, the angels are so boring they don't even make voices.
You want me to do a squish voice, Massive?
No, Oshio, we can't. We're boring. We're not allowed to. We're not allowed to.
Is this good for you? How's this?
No, listen. I'm not the one that called you boring. It's that they are the ones that did it.
Now?
You're not boring. You're not boring. I don't think you're boring. I think you're lovely.
We are Massive.
I think you're lovely. No, I think you're all lovely, and I love you very much. That you're all. I love all my children equally. Come on now. Yen is not a snitch. Spyro was here.
Did my voice change? Or am I just speaking my normal voice?
Yeah, no, you're fine. Oshio, please go back. Please go. Work.
You didn't react to it, so I didn't think it worked.
Oh
No,
wow,
no,
that's
I
a
did.
new model.
That
it
is
was
my
really
new
hard
model.
to understand, Oshio.
It's very nice. I like your little
thank
DM screen.
Yeah, thank you. And I use glasses for the sessions because I am.
Yeah.
I am a very.
What? Am I wrong? Were you just staring at me silently?
Say that again, motherfucker.
You're a nerd.
Okay. Mr. Satan, thank you for the hydrate. Remember, it's hot today, so remember to hydrate. Also, as I was trying to say, I am not a snitch. Spyro was there. he witnessed it, and he got his feelings hurt.
Yeah.
I can't do a squished voice when I'm squished because
Ah.
that would just be my Sherry voice, and I need to differentiate between Sherry and squish.
Oh, fishy fish man mafia. Whoa, mafia. Fishy
Ooh.
fish man fish. You can't squish me. I'm not a player.
Excuse me. I think that we should be able to squish you, Massive.
It specifically says squish
Yeah, and you're playing D&D.
player.
We've been over this. You're playing
Not
D&D.
the Fishman Mafia.
But the model is so cute though.
It'll be even cuter squished.
That is true, actually. If we want to squish Massive,
How about
then
this?
we just need to... Oh, actually, can we... I guess we can't sort models. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah. This is me. This is my life now.
Woo!
I can barely see over my DM screen.
As it should be.
Mhm.
One region.
I haven't done the introduction. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 22nd episode of Season 1 of Amara Angels. Welcome. Woo! Woo! I'm here, joined by my lovely players. The wonderful Squished Ocean. Ocean. There we go. There we go. The wonderfully not squished, for now, Savian.
Genshin talk? Genshin talk?
No Genshin talk. No Genshin talk.
Genshin talk?
No
Genshin
Genshin talk. No. I'll get the keys. I'll get the keys.
They teased the new region.
I swear the fucking god. No Genshin talk. And then we have the lovely Spyro proxy. Hi, Spyro.
Hi guys.
Good. See? Learn by example. That's how you should act. God
What?
damn it. No Genshin talk.
We're supposed
Currently,
to do Genshin Talk?
sadly, we do not have our wonderful friend Raining Blades for tonight's session.
No.
He is okay, as far as I know. He is alive and well for now. But in the meantime, the best person is missing. Oh, Colt, coming out with the hot take.
Blades is certainly alive. Not sure we can say the same about his character.
Wow.
I mean,
That is also a hot take. Colt,
is it
thank you.
though? Is it?
No,
though?
it's not. It's not. It's
Is,
actually
is
not.
Violet actually alive?
I can't say without RB being present.
Well, there we go.
No comment is my answer. No comment. But yes, in the last episode, I'm gonna unsquish myself and Oshio. There we go. In the last episode of Amara Angels, they tracked down the nefarious creature that was in the process of kidnapping, eating, and making everyone forget. Kidnapping, eating villagers, and making everyone forget about them. In possibly that order. But this hideous creature, this hideous pasty white creature with multiple heads and singing voices that make everyone forget, went down. Thank you to a help from an unusual creature, a land shark.
Billy.
Sure, call him what you want. It's not going to respond to it, but
my dog's right here, and she thought I was talking to her.
So a land shark that was summoned by the local druid to aid you in your fight against this creature, and it actually went pretty well, especially when the fucking land shark does a natural crit, which was unexpected to say the least, but welcomed, I guess, by the players. But as the dust settled, you were able to slay the monster, and the land shark made its exit now that it was no longer necessary. We ended with the party having felled the creature, and, well, currently before its corpse, as I'm going to do what RB asked me to do, which was Violet says that she is going to start exploring. God damn it, work. So that's a hero point for the players.
Azure will help Violet explore.
Party 1. Since RV isn't here, I'm gonna try to keep track of it. Now I must work and lurk. Go work. Go have fun working. Thank you for the lurk.
Yeah, go lurk save.
Go lurk save. Ah! I like that, Sev. I like that. Thank you. But yes, Violet says that she is going to explore the rest of the of this cave to see if there's anything that they have missed. But she also informs to the others to inspect the bodies to see if there's anything valuable slash important that they might be able to take back to the village. Now,
Okay.
these were RV's words. I just want to point that out. These were not my words.
I've
Alright.
returned. Sorry, I just had to put on some food.
No,
I'm
it's
hungry.
perfectly fine. What I was saying was basically, first of all, work has given you a hero point.
Thank you, work.
Shut up. It's not
You
not
mean
a big
shut
deal.
up?
It's not a big deal. Whatever. Disgusting. What I was saying was, Violet said that she is exploring the rest of the of this cave to see if there's any hidden passages or whatever, and told you all to inspect the bodies, I suppose.
Okay, Gala will.
Okay.
I
Azure,
guess
are you
not.
helping Violet? Is that what's happening, or are you going for the
Yeah,
bodies?
yeah. Azure is helping Violet.
Okay, cool. Azure, you're gonna give Violet some advantage. Wonderful. Meanwhile, Gala and Sherry, roll an investigation as you go through the piles of skeletons that
Ace
are around.
detective.
Wonderful. Wonderful it is.
You know, we're pretty good at looking for things.
You are pretty good at looking for things, yes.
Except money.
Casters.
Except money. Ooh,
I don't know. I did find that jewelry.
Ooh. All right. Cool. So, I'm gonna leave Violet and Azure's thing for afterwards. So, Gala and Sherry, you start going through the bodies. You find tons of bones of creatures that were possibly, potentially, definitely Goliaths. All the bones are big, except for the ones that aren't big, which are the size of normal humans. Well, sorry, elves. No humans. Humans don't exist. Shut up.
Elfoids.
Elfoids, yes, elfoids. Thank you.
Wow,
Thank you.
we've discovered these mysterious new creatures
Shut
called
the
humans.
fuck up! Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yes. So as you are exploring, you roll really well. So you are actually finding a bunch of stuff because as you realize, whatever was on those people when they got taken and eaten practically remained on them. And I'm gonna say, Gala, with that investigation, you actually start to realize something. A lot of the bones here are easily older than a few months, which you assume is when the bodies started disappearing, when the people started disappearing. This seems like this thing has been feeding for a very long time.
Oh, that's concerning.
Mm-hmm. Well, when you can make people forget, it's kind of easy. But yes, first thing you find a carved ivory statuette, a small little carved ivory statuette that has basically the shape of a a hammer and a chisel. Is it chisel? Yeah, it's chisel. It's what the hammer
For like,
hits, right?
yeah, for carving things.
For
Yeah.
carving things. Yes. So sorry, my brain farted. So it's basically a hammer and a chisel. It's a little statue of basically two little figurines of a hammer and a chisel on a pedestal made of ivory. A large golden bracelet, very simple, very large, probably fit a Goliath. Are you noting these things down, or is anyone?
Yes, I'm writing them
Cool,
down.
cool, cool.
Okay,
So
good.
you actually find a box full of turquoise animal figures. Quite cute, quite cute.
Oh.
Yep. Uh, a silver necklace with a gemstone pendant. A gold mirror. The mirror seems to be broken, but the the outside of the mirror is made of gold and platinum. The mirror part does have to be replaced. You also find
I am writing these down. I'm just muted so you don't hear my typing.
That's fine. That's fine. A silk robe with golden embroidery. A golden ring set with bloodstones. And a brass mug with jade inlays. Tell me when you've caught up.
I'm caught up. Don't worry.
Okay. You also find this was mostly between you and Sherry. Gala, you also find something else. You find this rock. At first, it looks like
Wow, I found a rock.
Found a
Come with
rock!
this cool rock, Sherry.
Holy shit! It is a cool rock though, because as you look at it, it's actually not a rock per se. You start to realize this is amber, and contained within the amber is what seems to be a 4-leaf clover. It basically sticks out to you.
Ooh.
And also, finally, aside from assorted coins that you also find, you find 2 bottles containing different kinds of liquids.
Just gather this all up.
Right. As for coins, you find a total of 177 silver coins and 80 gold coins.
Finder's fee.
Okay.
All right, got it down.
Yep.
All right,
We'll
all
sort
the
out money when we're back to town, depending on how many of us are still alive.
I mean, 3 of you are very alive. I mean, 4 of you are very alive. So
The trip back to town might
mm.
leave us all alive.
We will see, won't we? But yes, so you have all of that. I'm going to say, Gala, you do notice
That's
that the amber with the 4-leaf clover inside,
Mm-hmm.
you do see some strange markings in different places. It's very difficult to see these markings, but there is there are some odd markings that you almost missed, but luckily you have a keen eye for these things.
Right. Put all. Don't touch most of this for too long because we don't know if any of it's magical. But if you give me a bit, I'll boot up. I'll boot up my helmet again, and we
I'll
can
boot up.
take a look.
I love that term. Sorry, it just gets me. I'll boot up the helmet.
I'll boot up the helmet.
Yeah. Are you using what, detect magic?
Yeah, just a magic hut as a ritual.
Oh, so a minute, right? Yeah, it's just a minute. No, wait, 10 minutes?
No, ritual is 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yes. I keep getting confused. 10 minutes. That is more or less the amount of time it takes for Violet and Azure to explore at least this chamber.
Okay.
So at the end of the 10 minutes, you actually identify that this stone, actually, the stone, the amber with the four-leaf clover, actually is magical.
That's the only magical thing.
It would appear to be the only magical thing. Of course, the potions, as per usual,
Okay.
give off the faintest magical power because they're not pure magical items.
Okay, so there's nothing else like kind of within Gala. While it's active, Gala will just kind of walk around the cave just to make sure that she's not pinging any other magical things.
Yes,
in
you
there.
discover another creature with 3 heads.
No,
that was
do you mean?
laying in wait.
I don't
Oh no,
remember
it's a
any creature.
Dodrio from Pokemon.
I don't know why my arm was bitten off, but I don't remember any creature. Anyway.
You do. Why would you not? You just fought it.
Look, I'm being silly, okay?
Oh! Right.
It's joke.
It is joke. Okay.
Hey, your laugh, haha.
Ha ha ha.
Haha.
Hello. I am Jorge Small. I am your worst nightmare. But yes, you don't detect any other magical elements in this chamber.
Okay.
All right. So, and Tech Magic does tell you like the school of magic. You get a sense of divination coming from the stone.
Okay.
All right. So, there's that. Violet and Azure. As you are investigating, Azure, Violet turns to this wall, and Azure, she signals for you to come closer, and goes, Azure. Azure?
I was muted. Azure approaches.
Another hero point. God damn it, Lightning. Why don't you all waste your points
Thanks,
on...
Lightning.
Thank you, Lightning.
Why don't you
We love you. Woo.
You could have used your points for other stuff during other streams or for
Like
squishes.
more hero points.
No hero points. Okay. Either way, Violet turns to all of you. Sorry, turns to Azure and goes, "Do you hear that?" And Azure, you do hear the faint sound of air passing through the stone, and you start seeing there's a crack in this wall. And you get the sense that there might be something behind this wall.
Do we have any digging equipment, like a shovel, at least?
I don't, like Violet says.
Just let me check my inventory.
Inventory?
Nope.
Nope.
But
I love that. Nope. Okay.
I have a crowbar, and she hits the thing with the crowbar, the
Okay.
wall.
All right. At this point, Gala, you're walking around with your detect magic, and suddenly you look and you just see Azure just go ham with a crowbar on the wall. Just, ah!
Is she alright?
We think there might be something behind it, and she thinks the crowbar is going to help.
That makes sense.
Okay,
Well,
let me just interrupt you for a moment. Lightning,
I
giving
do
me a heart
actually-
attack is not funny, okay?
Oh, just you can. I've actually got some stuff for this because you know, I do quite a bit of digging around in these sort of areas myself. So I've actually got Gala's going to kind of reach into like the pack inside her shield, and she's going to pull out a miner's pick and a shovel because that's part of the archaeologist
I
equipment.
fucking forgot you have that shit.
Yes.
Oh my god. All right, so you have a miner's pick, which is like the
Mhm.
best thing that you need for
Yeah.
for this. Since you have a miner's pick, I'm not even going to tell you to roll anything. You can just break
Awesome.
through
Heck
this
yeah.
wall because you have exactly the tools you needed, and it's not like it's going to be like a very difficult thing to do. You're just breaking through a wall, right? So so given time, and I assume because you're not the most physically gifted, all of you.
Gala might suggest that maybe Azure does it at least because I think
Azure is
she
the
might be the
strongest,
strongest.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last week, yes.
The last
The
week, yes.
least weak.
The least week, yeah.
Yeah. So Gala, you give her the shovel, and Azure, you start trying to break through the wall, and after several minutes of trying to break through the wall, you actually succeed. And as the wall starts to cave in, ah shit, I forgot something. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be giving me 2 seconds to fix this issue.
One.
That's perfect. Actually, give me 2 seconds to go downstairs and get the food that I put on. 15
Okay,
minutes
go
ago.
on. This will only take a moment, okay?
It's okay, it's okay.
Dude, stop pressuring me. Come on.
I'm just saying it's okay. It's the opposite of pressure.
Stop! Why are you pressuring me like that? Come on now.
It's deep pressure. Oh, wait a second.
Depressurizing? You're depressurizing me?
Yeah.
God damn it. All right. Let's just see. Wait for Oshia real quick. But also, yes, I want to thank everyone who is here right now, watching us and not giving me villain points. You're awesome. But you know what? You could be more awesome if you gave me villain points.
Hero points. Yeah, that's right. Hero points.
Villain.
You guys want to be heroes or villains? Huh?
Villain points, please. Oshio, you back? God damn it. Okay. Whatever. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. So, here's what happens. You start trying to break through the wall with a miner's pick, and as the wall begins to crumble, Azure, you and Violet take a step back so you don't get hit by the stones, and you actually see that there is indeed something behind the wall.
It's water, and now the cave's starting to fill in. Flee quickly.
No. There is indeed something behind the wall. Seems to be another passage
Another
of
wall.
sort. It's another wall. Yes. What's behind the wall? It's another wall.
God damn it, Rob.
Yeah, that's basically what you see. There's this hole now. You do see this large rock. Seems to be some cave-in of sorts. Over here. But it does seem to continue down this path. There's something there at least.
Should check it out.
Yeah.
Let's just wait
Should somebody who's
for
less
Gala
hurt
real quick.
than me to go check
Yeah.
it out?
No. Yeah.
Aren't you?
Heavy
You're
on you,
fine. 11 HP is fine, Sherry.
And 1 wound.
Okay, I'm back. Apologies for that.
Welcome back. There's basically what seems to be a cave-in behind this hole, and a whole-ass passage.
Okay.
And Sherry says, "Does anyone besides me want to go in there and check?" And everyone starts slowly looking towards Gala.
Yeah.
No.
I'll have a look.
What?
This, I mean,
Okay.
doubt there's anything dangerous down there. Like, I say,
Lie?
jinxing it.
Maybe. All right. If you want to move.
Right. Oh, on the map.
Yes, on the map.
Whoa.
Whoa. All right.
Whoa.
As you go through this ruined, there's clearly been a cave-in blocking what seems to be a tunnel, but a humanoid, elfoid, sorry, made tunnel of sorts. This is worked stone. This isn't just a cave. Someone made this. This path here, heading in this direction, seems to have been caved in. There's large rocks that just were brought down, and this tunnel does seem to have taken considerable damage, but it does continue. And you, Gala, you do not see from where you are. You do not see where it ends. You just see it continue until your dark vision is blocked off.
There's like a really long tunnel down here. It's quite long. I can't really see the end of it. Do we want to go down there, or do we want to like go down there later?
Yeah, I'd go down there.
All right.
Gala,
Yeah.
as you're looking around while you're inside the tunnel, and not everyone is. Wait, what's your passive perception? It's above
My
10,
passive
right?
perception, it is above 10.
Okay, cool.
It's 11.
I just wanted to make sure it was above a 10. You actually notice there is a symbol on the wall.
Okay.
Seems to have been carved into the wall in periodic lengths of this passage. This symbol seems to be carved in, and you immediately recognize this symbol as the symbol from the crypt where you fought the orcs.
You might want to see this. There's
What? Violet goes, what is it? What is it, girl?
these symbols. these
Little
these
Sherry
these
stuck in the
symbols.
well?
I'm right
God damn
here.
it. These symbols, Violet, from
Oh, yeah.
from the temple, from the ruins.
Are these our Harsin symbols?
I think so.
Azure, are you going in as well?
Yeah.
All right. Just checking if you were just staying there. All right.
Based on like, do we know? Do I know roughly what direction, like cardinal direction, this tunnel is going in.
All right, so you're not too deep in that you might have lost your complete sense of direction.
I figured it's
I will allow you, Gala, an
Mm-hmm.
intelligence check just to see if you remember
Okay.
where north was, and with all the turns you've made until you got to this chamber, to see if you get a sense where the direction is.
Would it just be straight intelligence or like survival or something?
No, this would be. I'm gonna say it's straight intelligence because it's not. Here's my reasoning. It's not
Yeah,
survival.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
I know, but tell me if you agree. This is you trying to remember all the turns you've made.
Yeah.
And which direction was north when you came into this cavern, right?
Yeah.
So roll. You're gonna need a
All
15 for this.
I think Gala knows.
I think Gala has an idea. Yes.
I think Gala is just literally looking at a freaking compass, like in her in her helmet, like, I wonder which direction this is.
You know, investing on getting a compass might actually be a good idea. Just saying.
It would be actually, yeah.
Yeah. You can actually like put it on your armor or something. Would be
Yeah, that would be
super cool.
sick.
That'd be super
Okay,
cool.
I need to do that.
Yeah. But you do get the sense that this tunnel is not completely heading west, but it is in the northwestish direction.
This tunnel's heading northwest.
And?
We know what's northwest of here, don't we?
No.
It's
Violet,
the Temple of Bones.
Yeah, Violet like elbows Azure, the Temple of, and like whispers, the Temple of Bones.
Oh, okay.
Which, we can't make any assumptions, but like, it is in that direction. It would be quite a long tunnel if that were the case. And so it's unlikely, that it might just make a turn somewhere and we might be somewhere completely different. But we do know, based on these symbols, this tunnel is definitely linked to passing.
Wait, could it be that the creature traveled from there to here?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say how long ago this cave-in happened. If we the best way to determine that would be if we can find any tracks through this tunnel, I think. But I mean, if it did, it seems like it's weird that the entrance would be blocked off like it was, right?
Yeah.
Especially because like it wasn't. Correct me if I'm wrong. It wasn't blocked by a cave-in.
No, it was just
like
a pure. It was a wall. It was a wall.
There were just like cracks in it that we could see something through. Like there wasn't this entrance. Like we literally just made it, right? So I doubt it. I think this was just coincidental.
Violet does say, if this does go to the Temple of Bones, it's going to be a long walk.
Yeah, we did theorize though that there might be some underground passages.
We probably shouldn't go today because we're hurt and like.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Since we defeated the thing, people won't forget about us, which means they'll remember us going out here.
That's a good point.
And if we don't show back up today, they're gonna be like, "Oh no, did they get eaten?" But I remember them. But
that's a good point.
We should let them know we're okay.
We know this is here now, which is important. We definitely want to check this out because it's going to be relevant regardless of where it goes, probably. Unless it just ends in another cave-in, that might be a bit awkward. But we'll see. We'll see how far this goes. So, all right. For now, I don't really expect there's many people coming down here. We've gathered up all of a bunch of items that we found on the corpses. And I guess the best, like, I don't know, we could maybe see if there's any like scraps of clothing on the corpses to bring with us, but like I don't think it's really necessary because it doesn't seem like anyone remembers them. Like, because I still don't remember. Like, what was the name of that other person that was supposedly with us? Not Jezza. I remember Jezza. Was the other
No.
one? Yeah, Nona. I don't remember Nona at all, and the monster's already dead. So I don't think like the townsfolk will remember.
Violet, she turns to Azure. You don't
For now.
remember Jazza either, right?
No.
Yeah, I don't remember Jazza.
But Gala, you said you found a trinket of sort.
Yeah, we found a whole bunch of like little statues and mirrors.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff we can probably sell we can probably sell a fair bit of it.
No,
Um,
wait. We should show it to the townsfolk.
And what, give it to them?
It belonged. If they remember it,
Well, they
it
don't.
belonged to their loved ones. But we don't know. We can check.
I guess we can. I guess we can ask.
If they
But-
don't remember it, we can keep it, or maybe they'll give us something.
All right. Well,
for,
look. At the
like-
very least, we can keep the money, right? The silver and gold. There was some of that.
Well,
Yeah.
Violet goes. Well, it technically belongs to them,
finder's fee.
but
Yeah, exactly. Like we're not doing this for
I
free.
was not done. I was about to say it technically belongs to them, but if they don't remember, does it
That's
still
exactly
belong
my
to
point.
them?
Yes. But no, but we need to make sure they don't remember.
Yes.
Because if they do, it's rightfully theirs.
Right. Well, there's these. There's the turquoise animal figures. Are those made of like stone or something? Or just kind of like carved wood, or what are they?
No,
But-
they're
but
made
like-
of stone. They're all made of stone.
Okay.
All silver pieces and copper pieces look the same, so they can't remember them specifically.
I
I'd say.
think we can just talk to them and see what they say.
Yeah.
Should we? She looks. Azure, Violet steps out and looks at the corpse of the creature. Should we take proof?
Oh yeah. Let's bring its head, or maybe I don't know, more. Should we take multiple heads?
I mean, it does have 3. No,
It
wait.
would be.
Remember, it grew 5 heads, and then
Oh
the
yeah,
land
it's
shark.
got quite.
No, and then the land
Oh,
shark
the shark, you can
bit
eat
off
it.
3 of them. So it only has 2 heads, and a
All right,
pile
well,
of mush.
let's do this. All right. Does it have any claws or anything, or did it just have like heads?
Nope, it's heads and then a fleshy blob body. It's quite disgusting.
All right. Well, I was thinking maybe we could see if there's any like if it has good teeth or something we could like take with us. But we'll get the heads for now, and then we can like after we've shown it to the townsfolk, we can maybe take out its teeth or something if we want.
Okay. Gala, you want to roll a survival to see if there's anything worth collecting from this creature?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh my god.
What the
Gala
fuck is going on?
Gala is just buzzing with energy at the moment.
You get the sense that there might not be anything worth it unless there's a way of harnessing the singing ability.
Like its throat or something.
Yeah, but you have no idea who was producing that magical effect. So
All right.
because otherwise the eyes, teeth, and everything, it's actually fairly elfoid, which is disturbing and doesn't lead anywhere in terms of valuable things.
Okay. On second thought, I don't think there's actually much. Like it was mostly its voice that was magical, and that's kind of hard to extract from it. So we'll take two of his heads, and we'll bring him back, show him to the townsfolk, and be like, hey, we got this monster. There's a bunch of the corpses of the forgotten people as well in the cave. Just if you want to check. Probably don't. But...
I almost forgot. It did have lesser regenerating abilities, and your experience with trolls from before does tell you that blood might be useful for creating potions, but it does have like less. It's not as strong regeneration as the troll, so you don't know how that's going to work.
Well, I do have 5 empty vials, so God will go ahead and fill them up.
If you want to try to fill them up while it's still while you still can, because it's been dead for a while.
Might as well. Not using the vials for anything else.
And you actually start to notice, and you notice during combat, this thing does have white blood. It doesn't have red blood. It just has white blood. It's kind of goopy and thick. It's not great. Roll a it's going to be a survival. Yes, another survival. Are you going to use a hero point?
No.
Okay.
Garda's too creeped out.
Yep, it's definitely creepy, and you get some on your gloves, and you immediately start thinking, I'm gonna have to throw these gloves out now, because I don't think this is gonna wash off. It's not great.
Oh, this thing's quite gross. All right, well, look, let's just take off its heads and let's go.
Ew, 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 ew. I'm picturing Galad's going, ew, 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 ew,
yeah,
ew,
basically.
Ew.
She's like, it's going to take so long to get this out of the armor.
Yeah.
All right, so you cut off the heads. I assume you have... Oh, Azure has a longsword, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can cut off the heads, no problem. You take the heads as they are dripping this white blood, and you start making your way to the exit. As you reach the exit, you hear light moaning.
Sneak away from the ghosts.
Yeah, Gala's going to glance at the others and just sneak away around the rock the same way they've gone before.
Everyone roll a stealth then. Because the ghosts do seem to still be around.
Can Gala remove her armor before exiting the...
I would say that she would know.
She does,
to do
yeah.
That.
Okay. That's my...
I mean, it's what, the 4th time you've dealt with these ghosts?
we've passed by them just a few times.
Yeah. Oh, it's not with advantage for Violet, but 27 because rogue. 8, 12, and a 13. Okay. As you're beginning to flee, Azure, you trip and fall on your face. Rocks begin to rise. You, Azure, were carrying one of the heads. It slipped out of your grasp and went into the water, like the very edge of the water. Now, I do want to ask you something, Azure. Are you going to take the time to catch the head and flee? Or are you just going to flee immediately as the rocks begin to fly towards you?
Yeah, she's gonna take the time to grab the head.
Okay, so she is going to do a. I'm gonna give her the chance to do a dexterity saving throw. Might as well do this. 17. So you're gonna take half damage from this. Oh my god! I rolled maximum damage.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
So 12, 18 divided by 2, 9 damage. as you managed to dodge right at the last moment, but you still got pelted by some of the rocks. It's 3d6, and I rolled 3 6s. It's amazing. Love it. Love to see it. Yeah, you still got pelted by some of the rocks, but you managed to grab the head, and since you're moving away from the spot, they clearly are not pursuing. They are staying there. And congratulations, you exited the hole. The hole.
Nice.
Woo! And now back to Aquila we go.
Back to Aquila you go. It does take the usual 30 minutes to get there, as we have established several times.
Yep.
But let me change the music because you're not in the you did good. So let me put in some better music. Is better? There we go. You happily return to the village with two monster heads, dripping with white monster blood. Again, quite disgusting. But it's actually, it smells really bad. I just want to point that out. But as you arrive, people that are out and about in the fields begin to notice you arriving and what you're carrying. And you do notice that some of them are calling others to watch you, and you're gathering a lot of attention.
We're gonna go to the inn. That's where the lady who's like in charge.
Yes, you're going to the village, to the unofficial leader of the village. Yes, to Balifra, Stone Fist. As you get to the tavern, you do see a couple of people look at you, and Balifra looks at the heads. 2 questions. What's that? And is that going to be easy to clean? Because it's getting all over my floor.
Oh, I mean, we can leave them outside if you'd prefer, but I mean, it's kind of proof of.
Let's go outside. Let's go outside.
All right.
It's
outside.
sticking up the place. Oh, paper. She's like covering her nose. Oh, okay. And as you all get outside, you actually see all the patrons in the tavern all leave the tavern. As some of them because of the smell, most of them because they want to watch and see what the hell this is all about. Bolifra, as the crowd begins to gather, she's about to speak when Delray, the sheriff, the female dwarven sheriff of this place, goes, "What's all this?" That immediately Bolifra puts her finger up and goes, "Quiet." Turns to you. Proceed. I am not playing Violet here, so one of you has to be the one
No,
talking.
I'm eating pizza at the same time as playing. I apologize.
Oh, okay, it's fine.
Gala will just kind of somewhat proudly shove their head a bit and be like, right. So when we came to this town, we immediately realised that there was something a bit odd going on, since people were disappearing and no one was remembering them.
Yes, I remember you telling me that.
Mm-hmm. So, we investigated and we eventually found this cave. And we discovered in the cave the source of the forgetting and the people disappearing. Which was, this thing. These actually belonged to the same creature. It had multiple heads. It had quite a few more, but not all of them were intact by the time we were done with it. And it obviously has been dealt with. But also in the cave were, proof of people disappearing. there are a lot of corpses in there.
Oh,
Goliath corpses.
Goliath corpses.
Yes.
Hmm.
We've taken with us. Obviously, we're not going to bring all their bodies, but we did take with us multiple possessions they had. This creature obviously had no, interest in mortal possessions. It just wanted to feed. So, if for any reason you recognise any of these, then just say so. Though, given what's happened,
Where
it's quite likely.
where was this creature? Where was its lair?
Oh, its lair was the Wailing Rock.
Cave underneath the rocket.
Is it safe to go there now?
It's not exactly safe. There are still some there are some wandering spirits, we believe. They hang outside. They won't chase you, but they are like right outside the entrance. So
They throw rocks at you and
yeah,
sometimes throw you.
it can be quite dangerous.
Delray, she turns to the sheriff and goes, Delray, take a few able-bodied men, people who are capable of defending themselves, and go check it out.
There is also, if you're going,
she does look at you and goes, "It's not that I don't trust you.
no,
I
of
just
course.
don't know you, and I don't trust you."
Yeah. I will say, if you're going to check it out, one of the walls is collapsed, which leads to a long tunnel. We haven't gone down there yet. I recommend you don't go down there because we don't know what's there.
You heard her. Delray goes, it is the Wailing Rock, so I don't think. And immediately, Belifrey goes, "Do you want to keep being a sheriff?"
Listen, if you want to, the best way to get around, if you go like as you're approaching the rock, if you go around like there's a bigger rock to the right. If you go around to the right of that, and then you could try and sneak into the cave. You will be able to see it from around there. You can try and sneak in or just rush in from there. But if you go around the rock like that, make sure you give it a wide berth because they can like sense you. But that will be the best like approach to get there without them, hurling rocks at you for too long.
Delray just looks at you, Gala. Looks at Balifra. Looks at you. Looks at Balifra. Looks at you. Looks at Balifra. All right, fine, fuck it. Turns around, starts naming a few people to join her as they take off. Balifra turns to you and goes, "You can put the heads over there,
right
under that tree, away
based
from."
on the all right, we'll do that. Gal will go and do that.
All right.
And after returning, just continuing to talk to Balifra. Another thing, I think we mentioned this, we believe that these disappearances had been going on for maybe a couple of months. Based on the corpses that we found in the cave, it's been a lot longer than that. So
Well, it's difficult to tell since we can't remember anything.
precise, like even we've forgotten things. It seemed like this monster's it sang. It had a singing that caused you to forget things. And we think that those holes that we mentioned in the ground was how it was like the song was kind of coming through those and making people forget things.
I see. Well, you did tell me that Balder remembers, correct?
That's right, yeah.
And Rudik as well?
Yeah.
She turns to another individual and she goes, "Astrid, would you kindly go talk to Rudik?" And this also female dwarf with a leather apron, she nods and she turns around and starts leaving. I wish I could have sent someone to go talk to Balder, but that's going to take a while before he even listens to us.
Yeah, he might, maybe showing him the heads will help him open up, but I don't, he seems like a bit of
crazy, insane.
Yeah, he's
Not all there. Yes. turns
still
to
beneficial that at least his unusual reclusive tendencies helped him to not forget as many things.
true.
We actually believe, we mentioned, right, that it's the song that was making people forget.
And he's deaf. Right.
Yeah.
That
So
makes sense. She turns to another two Goliaths and goes, Ingrid, Gunnar, take one of the heads. Try to be nice to Balder.
yeah, we think he might have seen it before, so showing him the head might, I don't know.
Fine. As for you lot, and she starts pointing to everyone around them, I believe everyone has work to do, not stand around and gawk. Everyone just looks at each other, and then they start grumbling as they all turn around and start leaving towards their farms and fishing and everything that they were doing. Belifra turns to you to you four. There's four, right? Turns to you four and goes, it's going to be at least an hour before Delric can get here. Come inside. We can have something to eat while you fill me in on all the details. Leave the head. Nobody's gonna touch it.
Yeah.
It's alright, we don't really need the head, we just brought it to show that there was a monster down there.
Yes, just it stinks. All right.
Since you all were having like the memory trouble, it'd be like, here's the thingy, so you know that there was a spooky thing.
I get it, sweetheart. And she like pats you on the head
Mm.
with big giant Goliath woman hands.
Does she even use a hand, or did she just use like a single finger?
Goliaths are not pure giants. They're just really, really, really tall people. So she uses like 3 fingers. Like the you know what? She just uses the fingers. Let's go with that instead of the palm. But you make your way back to the tavern and you get some food. She does give you some food. And in the meantime, you tell her the details of what happened, of the fighting.
Azure doesn't eat.
Azure doesn't eat. That's fine. All those who wish to eat.
Gala eats a lot.
Violet does not eat either. She says she's
Sherry
on
eats
a diet, so Gala and Sherry do indeed eat their portions. But you tell them tell her about the details. You also notice Brock, if you remember Brock, he didn't go outside to see what was happening. He is passed out on a table not too far from where you are. He is
Brock.
classic Brock. He is completely unaware
Classic
of
Brock.
everything that is going on right now. But hey, ignorance is bliss, right? But yes, as you start explaining, she pauses and says, "Can I see the items that you discovered?"
Of course. And Gala will present.
Okay. Starts looking
all of the
through-
items, basically.
She starts looking through the items. Some of these are valuable. At least they look it.
Right.
If anything, they might be some family's precious items, but nothing is coming to mind. And this, she points at the 2 potions. I don't remember the last time we've had anything resembling potions in our little hamlet.
I mean, there's a chance that some of the bodies are from like traveling Goliaths and adventurers as well that pass through the area, so it's hard to say really.
Shaper, and you see she comes. There's a hint of realization in her face. You said that it was here longer than a few months.
It was here for a very long time.
What if
Years, likely.
What if we realized it, called people, and when they
And then
failed, we
forgot.
forgot about them?
That is quite likely.
You see, she closes her eyes and sighs deeply.
What's important is that it's no longer here.
True. True.
It
Oh.
is.
I'll tell you what. I'll ask tonight. I'll ask everyone together. If Delray and everyone come back and confirm your stories, which it seems to me that is what is going to happen. But tonight I will show everyone these items, and if no one remembers them, well, you can keep them, because we do not have the coin to reward you for what we did. This would have to be reward.
That would be very generous of you. Thank you.
Of course. Well, I need a drink. Anyone needs a drink?
Yeah, I'm pretty interested in a drink. It's been a bit of a traumatic night.
I bet.
Yeah.
No. Looks at Sherry. No.
She can have a non-alcoholic drink.
You're getting a glass of milk.
Yay, milk!
All right. Looks at Azure. You're also getting a glass of milk.
No thanks.
Juice?
I'm fine.
All right.
Come on, Azure, it's time to celebrate. What we just did. We just saved this village from its demise. Had things kept going on, then it would have slowly picked off everyone one by one until there's no one left.
But they happened. Those
Exactly.
people
So
were not
let's-
only killed, but they were erased from memory.
And we stopped any more of that from happening. So let's celebrate.
I'm not celebrating that, I'm sorry.
Right, well, I'll celebrate enough for the both of us.
All right. It does take about a little bit, a bit more than an hour for Delray to arrive. The other ones, the one that went to talk to Rurik, pretty much come back confirming the information, and also a message from the druid to all of you, from Rudik, sorry, to all of you. The one that went to talk to Rudik, she turns to you. No, the druid said, "Good job," and that he's happy that you survived.
I'm also happy we survived.
And
I think we should go and pay Rudik a visit at some point. Just so you know, thank him in person.
Yeah,
We could not have done it without him.
Literally.
Yes.
It was an enormous help. As you know, I'm sure Belifra knows because we explained everything to her.
Mm-hmm. The ones that went to talk to Balder return. They put the head outside with the other, and you hear very clearly as they go, "The old man shot his crossbow at us and wouldn't talk to us." And the male Goliath adds,
Classic Boulder.
yeah, the male Goliath adds, "He said that we were the creatures in disguise pretending to have killed ourselves so that he would drop his guard. We just gave up." Right. And Delray appears, begins to confirm all the information. And Belifra, after hearing all of it, she turns to you, all four of you, and does say, well then, it seems Aquali is in your debt. Thank you for helping us with the problem we didn't even know we had.
I only wish that the one who brought us here were also here to remember it.
You did say you came with another person, right?
Correct.
Well, we found all the bodies. What I plan to do is gather all the bodies and you give them all proper burials. Your friend will be included in it, even though we might not know which of the bodies he is. At least he will return to the earth as the Shaper intended.
And hopefully we'll avoid adding to the group of spirits around the rock by doing so.
Hopefully, if we do a proper burial, it might... I'm no cleric. She slowly looks towards Azure, but it might appease those crying spirits.
Yeah.
Hopefully. As they only really attack if you get close, so it could be worth, after that's done, just checking up on them every once in a while, just to see if you can hear them, because obviously they're quite loud, really.
If need be, we might send someone to Griffin Crest to at least hire a priest that might illumine, that might come do some rites. We don't actually have any priests of the Shaper around here, for obvious reasons. And you see she glares, not at you, but just in general. But
well, I mean, at the very least, it's out of the way, and
yes.
there won't really be any reason to go into the cave anyway, to be honest.
Yes.
Now that this is dealt with.
Indeed.
Apart from maybe, making sure nothing else moves in, I suppose.
I suppose so. Well,
yeah.
Best I call everyone. And as you see that she actually goes outside. There's a little bell that she starts ringing, and it's pretty loud. It seems like everyone starts to gather. Seems to be the bell is used to call for town meetings and things of the sort. And as everyone starts to file in, she begins to explain in detail, as much as you've given her, about what happened, that there is proof that what you're saying is true. And you start to see a lot of mixed reactions. Some people are horrified. Some people are not convinced. But mostly just confusion mixed with sadness. Afterwards, the items that you've collected are shown to everyone. And none of them seem to recognize any of the items that you recover from there. Balifer thus turn to you again at the end and go, I trust these items will be good enough payment for what you've done?
I believe so.
Good. As the de facto leader of Aquali. We don't have much to offer, but whenever you are in the area, let it be known that we welcome you into our little hamlet.
Thank you for your kindness, and thank you for being patient with our ludicrous stories.
Well, it was something. But there's enough proof and witnesses, thus we believe you. As for the rest, I do want to ask you, do you have plans on staying in town? Or are you leaving for Griffin Crest?
We should leave now.
I don't think we're sure. We'll definitely leave through some way. We do want to. I mentioned the tunnel in the cave. We would like to explore there.
Of course.
We need
At some
supplies,
point.
Gala.
We do, yeah. That's why. But I don't know. Do we want to go back to Griffin Crest first, or do we want to? We'll figure
Yeah.
it out. Excuse me.
Well, you have a room upstairs. I will prepare a room for the four of you.
Thank you.
That's the least I can do. And yeah, enjoy the food and enjoy the room. I'm going to get back to work. She turns around and starts leaving.
Right.
As a lot of the people also start filing out of the tavern. So it is around dinner time. What do you wish to do, like, specifically? As you now sit down, take a breath.
I think we should start moving to Griffin Crest. The faster we do it, the better.
Well, not today. Let's go tomorrow.
I'm definitely want to rest. I got pretty hurt.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we going to go back to Griffin Crest then? I guess we've got all these things to like sell and stuff. And
Yeah.
then we'll return here and investigate the tunnel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a good plan.
Violet turns to Azure. Sure.
Yeah.
You're a doctor. You can help Sherry with her wounds.
Maybe.
Sure.
What? I said maybe. I haven't looked at them yet.
Okay.
Do you want help with your wounds? You know, the loss of skin?
Oh no, I'm fine. I'm
Oh,
fine.
alright. Okay.
I didn't lose skin. It's just it was more of
Yeah,
an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to scare the thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go take a look at Sherry's wound.
Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go up to bed. Bye. And she starts walking up,
Yeah.
up the stairs to go
Mm.
to.
Good sleep,
As-
Violet.
As soon as Violet's gone, Garla's just going to turn to the others and be like, "So can we talk about like her kind of turning into this terrifying
Undead?
death creature? Yeah, I wasn't here when
Yeah.
we saw that.
I don't know
was
what to
kind of
say, Gala.
focusing on not dying, but it was weird. Yeah.
In the moment, yeah. But now that I like think back on what happened, I definitely saw her like surrounded by shadowy energy and a weird click of darkness, and like she looked all kind of skeletal and spooky and stuff, and it was a bit unusual.
It was distracting.
I mean, it helped us, I suppose, so that's good.
Yes, but what's not helping is Violet not being honest about what's going on.
I agree. So we're agreed to ask her what the deal is with that thing.
Yes.
Right.
In Griffin Crest.
We'll wait for the right moment.
Yeah, I was about to say yes.
Okay,
wait
when
for the
Albie is
right
back.
moment. Yes. It
Yeah.
might be best to wait for the moment where the actual player can defend
Mhm.
himself. Mm-hmm.
We're not going to attack RV. It's
Are
gonna
you
pass
not
now.
though?
Nope. Nope.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So
Do I roll a medicine? Yeah, correct.
yeah, sure. Roll a
To check
medicine.
the wounds.
You do a lot of checking. Let's just say that. You do notice that in the moment, like with all the activity, the wounds could have been nasty, but given enough time, just minor healing magic, some treatment, Sherry's gonna be totally fine.
Okay.
Sherry, you need a good night's rest. After that,
Yeah.
though, yeah.
That's why I don't want to leave today.
Yeah, no, makes total sense. Plus, it's night. It's getting close to night. But anything you wish to do before going to bed?
Hmm.
Not
Not that
on
I
my
can think
part.
of.
Okay. So,
Usher's gonna get drunk and then go to bed.
oh, okay, cool.
Wait, let me see if I have gold. I don't. Usher's
No,
gonna go to bed.
no, wait. Believe for this, tell you you don't need to pay for the drinks.
Gala will get
Okay.
drunk with Azure.
I won't.
Right.
Yeah, she does not allow you. She does not allow you, Sherry. You get milk or juice. That is
Yay!
it. Yeah.
Juice.
Yes. You get fucking hell. You get pilk. You get lots of
No!
pilk.
That's not what I wanted at the end of the session. But what the fuck?
What's
Wait,
wrong?
what kind of?
What kind of pilk?
There's two different kinds.
Yes. The SFW kind.
Oh,
No,
okay,
no,
okay,
no.
okay.
Pickle milk
Okay.
or Pepsi milk? Which one?
Pickle milk.
Pepsi milk.
Well,
Pickle
exactly.
milk.
Pickle milk is an abomination which should never be mentioned.
Speaking of pill, actually.
Can we stop talking about pill?
Speaking of pill,
No, I was waiting. No, I was waiting for Oshio to use the emote. That's the only reason I mentioned Pilk. That is so cute.
thank you, Nasa.
If you don't know Oshio,
Hi, that's me.
yeah, if you don't know Oshio, they do their own emotes. And this is the newest emote. Go subscribe to Oshio to get these emotes.
That's right. So does all of their own stunts.
Oh, yes. Oshio is Keanu Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
Or
No, you're
wait,
breathtaking.
or Tom Cruise? Was it Tom Cruise that also does his own stunts? Fuck it.
Supposedly. Yep.
Fuck it. You're
No,
both.
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
The
Jackie Chan.
the
Yes.
king of doing his own stunts. Yeah.
Oshio, you're Jackie Chan
Cool.
of art. Yes. Pog. Yes. You're a magical girl, Jackie Chan. Nice. That is cursed. That is cursed. That is so cursed. Oh my god.
Watch Symphogear.
I mean, I do beat up
Uh-huh.
monsters
There we go.
with, like, punches and kicks and stuff. So
There you go.
No.
There you go. But all right. So you go to bed. You get your rest after getting completely drunk. You wake up, and I'm going to say that Azure and Gala, you have the worst hangovers you've ever had in your life.
What time is it?
It's too bright o'clock. Violet actually opens a window, letting all the light shine in.
Azure casts lesser restoration on yourself.
Wow, that is cheating. All right. Azure, you feel fine.
Joe, can fellow.
I
Um,
I can,
mhm.
but am I? Yeah, I am. I take us lesser restoration on Gal as well.
All right. Gala, immediately you go from feeling awful to just perfectly fine.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. That's
And-
pretty. That's pretty good stuff.
Violet turns to you, Gala, and whispers in your ear, "She didn't even charge you for that. That's progress."
Don't. She's gonna. Gala's gonna whisper back. Don't mention it, or she might remember.
She can't hear me.
You're standing right beside me, right?
She might have heard us.
Anyway, I guess we're gonna go back to Griffin Crest, and we'll sell this stuff, and get some supplies, and it'll be really good and awesome.
It's up to you if you wish to go back to Griffin Crest.
But that was the plan, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So you set out for Griffin Crest early in the morning. Is that it? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, it does take a couple of days to get there. So, you set out. Unfortunately, one person short. Or maybe two people short. Because none of you know if Nona came from Griffin Crest or the village.
We are in fact two people short, because we have Gala who's short and we have Sherry who's short.
I am very close to taking away your hero points because of that.
Please.
That was a bad joke, and you should feel
That
bad.
was a good one.
No.
Can't
It
take
was a
their
good
hero
one.
points, they're gifts from the audience.
Watch me.
That would be fraud.
How dare you?
Jacuz.
Jacuz. Yes. So you make your way back to Griffin Crest. It does take a couple of days to get there. Oh yeah, because now you don't have a guide. Because Jezza was a guide, not the greatest guide, but he knew the way back. So I do want a survival from one of you as you try to.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, I'll let our wisdom caster do it.
I'm not.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. but trust me.
Gala was the one getting natural 20s for survival.
Gala's pretty good at survival.
Okay.
Better than Azure, I think, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to use a hero point on that or not?
How many do we have? Like 3, right?
2 right now.
2. I think we're gonna do it.
I think
It's an
14's
important
okay.
goal.
What? No, it's
Y-
Lightning gave
You
you
wanna-
1, Work gave you 1, and Colt gave me 1.
I don't think we
Yeah,
need to
let's
do
stick with the
those.
14. Okay, let's get lost.
You want to
Yes.
stick with 14?
No.
All right.
Yeah, it's not valuable. It's not valuable. You gave me PTSD on survival rolls, and I get
Uh-huh.
lost. Yeah.
Yeah. You do know that was like your fault, right?
Yeah. Every single time.
Every single
Every
time was your
single-
fault. Yes.
Yep.
You were the one that decided to go by yourself into the forest. Not
Every
me.
single time.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a long history, everyone. Okay? Okay? Alright. So, you start making your way back to Griffin Crest, which, admittedly, it's a bit of a walk. You have to go through hills and all that jazz, all that good stuff. But, the old map of the island. It's been a while. But, as you go through the Argachi Heights, you don't actually encounter anything that is, per se, problematic. You do, however, as you reach the end of the Argachi Heights, spot the bandits that you encountered on your way to Aquali. If you remember, the large Goliath with his two Goliath soldiers and several dwarves that ambushed you. Well, not well. They were ready for an ambush, but you managed to talk your way out of it. However, to simplify everything, they did promise that you were allowed to go through, and considering you look like you're more trouble than you're worth, they allow you to go through once again.
Nice.
Without much. They do. Okay. The boss does stop you, and he does ask a couple of questions about Aquali. How much are you willing to reveal?
Gala
Nothing.
will. Gala's willing to reveal that people were disappearing, and that there's a chance that if they've been anywhere near Aquali, they might, have lost members without realizing it because people were forgetting things.
The guy immediately
She-
tells you, "No, we haven't. I don't remember losing anyone." Ah,
The monster makes people
that's the whole-
forget things.
That's the whole thing that it does.
yeah, I don't remember anything.
Look, I mean, suit yourself. Just be careful if you're going to the village.
But
Gala will not mention that they defeated the monster.
all right. Question then, if you will. You think the villagers will be passing through?
Like here?
Yeah. Trying to get to Griffin Crest, trying to
I
get
can't
help.
say really. They're pretty secluded.
He looks at you. Not even to get help to kill the creature?
Well, that's the thing. They don't realize there's a creature because they forget.
Ah, okay. Well, maybe someone should warn them, but it's not gonna be me. Oh well. He just shrugs.
Not our
Eh,
problem.
Not our problem, yeah. Let's go. We used to rob some of them once in a while. But if that's the case, we'll just leave them be for a bit.
I think that's wise, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're heading to Griffin Crest.
Yeah,
Remember to keep your mouth shut about us.
of course.
Good. We let you pass. You keep your mouth shut. No problems. For any of us, right?
Right?
Right. Now fuck off. Start making your way back to Griffin Crest. And 2 days after you left the hamlet, the good old city of Griffin Crest appears before you in all its splendor. Oh my god, it's on fire. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no, the spider cult.
The spider cult. It's real.
Oh my god. What has the spider cult been up to while we've gone? They've taken over.
Now you see like banners with spider webs all over the place. You see spiders moving around. It's awful. It's awful. It's been a few days. It's been what, a week and a half? You spent what, 3 days in Aquali?
We did spend quite a few days there.
You spent 3 days.
Then it was like 2 days there and back. So yeah, about a week.
Yeah. So no, it was 4 nights in Aquali. Yeah, I remember that. No, wait. It was three nights in Aquali. So yeah, that makes sense. All right. So it's been a week and a half, more or less. You get back. You see that everything seems to be business as usual in Griffin Crest. No. Well, there's still some security regarding the spider cult that you created to scare the guards, but
We didn't create the spider cult.
We made it up.
That is creating it. Yes.
Nope.
Spider cult is real.
Ah, yes. Of course.
We just
That'd be
warned
hilarious.
them of this very real threat.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. Of course. Guys, I feel a little bad.
I don't.
Okay, I don't. But yes, it is middle of the afternoon. What do you wish to do in Griffin Crest now that you've returned?
What do we want to do? I guess we're gonna try and at some point Gala is going to make sure she has the identify spell and identify the stone, the amber rather. The
Oh.
four-leaf clover.
Okay. It's okay. Cool. So let's just say you did that on the day after the day you left town.
Yeah, I was going to say she probably could have done that on the way there, but I
Yeah,
didn't
she totally could have
Yeah.
done it. That you actually discover this is a stone of good luck.
Oh,
Once you
Oh.
attune to it, it is the magical properties is that it gives you a small boost of luck, which in mechanical terms translates to +1 to all abilities and saving throws. You do need to attune to it, so that does take a attunement slot.
okay.
The potions, which you can also check on the potions, by the way.
Gala will do that.
Yeah, identify the potions. That's what I meant. I know words. I know the best words. One of the potions that has like a toenail floating in it. It's a potion of
Delightful.
hill giant strength,
Oh,
which will increase your strength for 1 hour, which will make you as strong as a hill giant, which is makes your strength 21 for 1 hour. And the other potion is a potion of gaseous form, which allows you to turn into mist. And then turn back into your fleshy self. So you have
Okay.
these potions.
mhm.
Who, because you would have had 2 days to figure this out, who is keeping the stone?
Well, I'm pretty happy to hold on to this, but if anyone else wants it, I suppose I won't, keep it from you.
It does seem kind of interesting.
Violet does not say anything because Violet's user is not currently available.
Yeah, besides, Violet has that really cool ring, right?
She does, yeah.
And
Hold
I had
on.
to give up my ring to the like archaeologist guy, so I didn't get anything magical from that last trip, technically.
Well, I mean, if you want this lucky rock, then you can
Sure,
have
I'll
it.
take a lucky rock.
All right.
Okay. Sav, you can add the Stone of Good Luck to your inventory. If, assuming Azure agrees. Does Azure agree?
Yeah, Edge doesn't care about magical trinkets.
So, are you... does Azure not care about magical trinkets? Or does Spyro never give a fuck about magical items?
Azure and Spyro had a real talk yesterday, and they don't give a shit about magical trinkets.
Listen, I've been DMing for this fucker for almost 10 years, and he is one of the few people that does not give a shit about magical items. And
I just don't see the fun of them, honestly.
I mean, sometimes they give you cool abilities and shit.
I love magical
Yeah, like
items.
I like the fun
Oh.
ones, but I don't like. Oh, I need to use this sword because it's +1. Like, okay, the sword that I have is not +1, but it has sentimental value. It's tied to the story, but it's not +1. So,
True. You can also remember you can always enchant your items to make them magical.
yeah, I'm saying that.
There are enchanters, also known as artificers, or artificers, whatever, however you want to pronounce them. Looking at you, Oshio. There are people that can enchant items. That is always an option. But once now you're in town, Sherry does have the rock. So now, what do you wish to do?
All right. I mean, we could go to we could go to
We can sell those things.
yeah, sell them with Falland, right? It's the
Fallon, yes, Fallon is
general store guy.
the general store guy. Yes, let me open up Griffin
Sorry,
Crest.
it's been a while. Yeah.
For me as
yeah,
well, it's been a while. So we have Fallon's Mart. Yes.
Yeah, we could go to Fallon, see if he wants to buy any of this. Like that the amber was the only magical thing, so you know we don't have to really go anywhere special to sell most of this. Really, there's lots of like gemstones, I guess. So we could see, I guess if Fallon can't take some of it, then he can probably advise us of where to go for it to sell it, right? Because I mean, I don't imagine we want to keep most of it, apart from once we've sold it all, we can kind of divvy up.
All right.
Give up the earnings.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you go to Fallon's Mart. As you get there, you only see Fallon. You only see the owner of the shop. You don't see his mother. You don't see his kids, and he seems to be reading a book, or pretending to be reading a book. As you go in, you're, oh, you're back. Hello, lasses. It's been a few days. How you been? Did you do the whole thing for Jezza?
It's a long story. We solved a pretty dangerous problem.
Wonderful. I bet
unfortunately-
Jezza's gonna be thrilled.
Yeah, I'm sure he's very happy from the other world.
I'm sorry, what?
He did not make it.
Oh, that's a downright shame, isn't it? Oh, like he takes his head off, puts it to his chest. Poor Jezza.
It's quite unfortunate. Turns out he's not the only one who didn't make it. There was a whole thing going on. There was like a monster in Aquiley that was killing people and making them forget.
Is that so?
So yeah, it was crazy, but we killed it. So that
I
won't
know a
really
few
be a problem
people
for
from
anymore.
Aquiley. They used to come here and trade.
Chances are, if they're not still alive in Aquiley, probably people in Aquiley don't remember those people.
Oh, that is a shame, isn't it? That
It really is.
unfortunately, I don't like saying this, but that's the risk you take when you go live in such remote places.
It is, yeah.
That's where monsters get you. But it is what it is. What you here for? I assume you're not here just to say hello to this old dwarf.
Well, it's good to update you on the situation, but we
Aye.
also
But be honest.
yeah, well, okay, so Jez wasn't the only one who unfortunately lost his life to this creature. Turns out it had been there for probably years, and as thanks for the deed that we did, we were allowed to keep the various things at the cadavers in the cave.
Alright.
And so we've got lots of things to sell.
Alright.
And Gala will present to him like pretty much everything.
Okay, she puts everything mundane on the desk. He looks through it and goes, oh, there's some interesting pieces here. We're a general store. We do sell a lot of things, mostly
Yeah,
equipments.
we figured that we could come to you, and if there's anything that you won't buy, then you might be able to advise us of where to go.
Well, there is one thing I can do. I can find buyers for it.
That would be quite helpful.
Tell you what, you leave these things for, let's say, 5 days to a week here. Give me a little bit of a commission, and I can get all of this sold.
That
For a
sounds
fair
good to me.
price.
Rest of you?
What?
I'm not hearing any no's. What would be your commission?
Oh, I will take. He looks at everything, looks at you. Well, it's for you, so I'll take 15%.
Sounds fair to me.
All right, all right. Good. Well, leave everything here, and come back
Thank you very
in
much.
5 days or so.
Could be one of these. Gull will just point towards the broken mirror. Could be an idea to try and get like a replacement for the mirror for that. Might sell for more.
Sure, it might cost you a little bit more, but it'll sell for higher. You're right. All right, I'll get it fixed, and
Yeah, just let me know if that costs anything, and then we can pay the price. Obviously,
I'll take it out of the final cut. How about that?
sounds good to me.
All right. So, pleasure doing business with you. Come back in 5 days, and I'll get you the money.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Actually, 6-7 days might be best. Hey.
I mean, if something if we're waiting for this, we'll probably be sticking around for a while anyway. So we'll just check in every now and again.
I mean, you'll be staying at the Courageous Tankard as per usual, right?
Yeah,
I can send one of my kids to call you once it's done. Actually,
sounds great to me.
that's good. Good. Have a good day now.
You too.
Okay. So you leave. What else do you wish to do?
All right. So we don't have like huge funds now. Do we want to split? I mean, I guess if it's gonna be a bit until we get the any payment from selling all those items. Should we can split up the what we've currently got. So we've each got a bit of something to get us by until I presume we'll be staying here for the next week or so.
Since we're gonna stay here, I'm gonna try to work in the church, and I assume they give me stay for free since I'll be working there.
You do have the acolyte background, right?
No.
You don't have the acolyte background?
No.
Oh yeah, you don't. Well,
I have a background.
you don't. You know you're not gonna get in for. You're not gonna stay for free.
Well, even with the background ability.
Do you have the acolyte background ability? That's the one that lets you stay in the churches free.
Sure. All right. Yeah.
Because otherwise, you can work, but you're still gonna have to pay them for the
Yeah,
them to stay.
If they pay her, yeah, she will pay for the food. Yeah. Or yeah, she'll pay for the food.
I mean that.
Or wait a second.
Like I said, you can stay at the church if you want, but it's not gonna be free.
Yeah. If they pay her,
Of course.
for the work she's doing, then it should even out. Question mark.
Well, depends on what kind of work you're gonna be doing.
Whatever they need.
Depends on what kind of work you're going to be doing, because there's two types of work you can do at the church. You can do non-clerical work, where you basically just go around fixing stuff, and basically you don't need to be a priest to do that. You just go there and start working and help with construction and repairs and whatnot, cleaning, serving foods and cooking and whatnot. or you can do actual, priestly work. One is
Can she
one you
heal?
get paid for, the other one you don't.
Can she heal? Oh wait, which one do I get paid for?
Well, the manual labor one is where you get paid.
Okay, so she'll do that.
Okay. So basically, we're gonna enter into a downtime activity. So I assume that's what you're gonna do for the whole week then, Azure. What about
Yep.
the rest of you? What are you doing for the whole week?
Gala's probably like. She might just. She might spend. Okay, she might spend the week like tinkering and maybe researching like. I don't know, just any kind of. I guess we've already researched the Temple of Bones and stuff, so there's not really anything else to find out
You
about
can
that.
spend a week researching more to see if you find new stuff. It will all depend on if I remember correctly. Yeah, it will all depend on the rolls you make.
You know what she might do? She might spend some time researching creatures like the forgetting monster. See if she can find any, reference to that and find out what that was and like anything kind of similar to it, I guess.
All right. Sure. That makes sense. Okay. And Sherry, my dear, what are you doing for that week?
Good question. I'm trying to figure out what would be a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have several options.
What do we got?
Well, the general ones, like the ones that have rules specifically written for them, but you can do other stuff, obviously. But general ones are carousing, basically just having fun, spending all your money and whatnot. You can craft items if you have like proficiencies and whatnot. You can do crime. Yes, you can do a crime.
It shows his perk up.
You can gamble. You can do pit fighting. You can just relax. Religious services, research, make scrolls, which you can because you do know spells.
I do spells.
You can try to sell magical items if you want to sell your item, or you can train and you can also work, or you can train and learn like a new language, or I believe it's a new tool. Yeah, a language or a tool, but that does take 10 weeks.
Yeah,
not just one.
doesn't have to be concurrent, but
yeah. You can do it 1 week now and then 1 week in like 3 months, but it does take 10 weeks.
Yeah.
I do have a specific rule for this, which is if you find like a high quality teacher, it does lessen the number of weeks that it takes, depending on how good your teacher is. But
yeah, we did that with
learning languages.
and last time with Favis.
Favis, yeah.
He's a freaking super genius.
yeah. Favis, I think reduced your learning to like 5 weeks or something. Because he had a +5 to intelligence. And was like, yeah, sure. Let me teach you how to speak Goblin the best way. So, what are you doing?
I guess I'll try and see if I can pick up any little odd jobs for work.
Is it criminal work or legal work?
Legal work, please.
Okay, good. No, I needed to make sure. All right, I needed to make sure. You're just basically doing odd jobs, what people require you to do and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay.
We need more money for supplies, so picking up a little bit of extra money if I can.
This is
during
true.
our week.
All right,
Not a
so
bad idea.
I do have something to tell Gala, which I completely forgot. Doing research does cost you 50 gold for the week.
Oh, that's a lot of gold.
That is a lot of gold. Yes.
Okay,
No, sorry, it costs you 25 gold. Technically, as per the rules, it costs you 50 gold. I think that's absurd for 1 week. I usually do half of that, so 25 gold. But if
Okay.
you wish, you can also add another 25 gold, and it'll give you +1 to the bonus that you're gonna. For every 25 gold, it's gonna add +1 to your roll, to a maximum of +6.
Okay. I mean, Gala will spend 25 gold then. That will be like, yeah.
For 1 week. All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So that does not give you +1. That's just the ability to do. Because essentially what happens is 25 gold gives you access to libraries and to books that are not readily available to people that just walk in and need to read. You buy books, you sell books, you do all kinds of. You pay people. That's also something you do. You pay people. But yes. All right. What we'll do for RB is I will ask him between sessions, because I didn't count on you doing a downtime activity, so I didn't ask him beforehand. But I will ask him between sessions, and then we'll try to I will retroactively do that for him. So Azure, you're doing manual labor at the church, correct?
Yeah.
All right. As such, you will be rolling an athletics roll for me, please. Do you wish to use a hero point?
I will use a hero point.
That's up to you. All right.
That's amazing. Yep.
That is
I mean,
fantastic.
it's a bigger roll.
It is a
It
bigger
is.
roll. Yeah. So, I completely forgot. Are you staying at the church, or are you staying at the inn with the rest?
She's saying at the church.
Staying at the church. All right. Give me one moment to tell you how much you earn. So, living at the church basically costs you a poor lifestyle. It's a poor lifestyle. They don't give you a lot of stuff. And what you earn is exactly what you spend to survive that week. So
Okay.
basically all the money that you got went into paying for your stay. But on a plus side, you did do some good work around the church. You cleaned mostly toilets, dug a ditch for a new septic tank, and repaired the roof and fell off it once. It was not a good week, but it's honest work.
It ain't much.
It ain't
Sounds
much,
true.
but it's honest work. Yeah. Roll a d100 for me, please. Ooh, okay. Everything goes okay. Sherry, it is your turn. You're doing odd jobs. I'm gonna assume you do, like, you focus on what you're good at, right? For the odd jobs.
Yeah.
You do get. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna give you an acrobatics roll,
All right.
because you do specifically focus on what you're good at. 22. All right. So I assume you stay at the inn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be for staying at the inn. That's going to be 7 gold for the week. But in turn, you earn 7. No, wait. You actually earn more. So you earn. A total of 39 gold.
Ooh, so a net gain of 32.
Net game, the 32. Yeah. So, what you all see Sherry doing throughout town for that week. She's delivering letters and messages. She's basically being the Uber of Griffin Crest. The Uber Eats of Griffin Crest. She is running around delivering stuff, delivering messages, delivering food, delivering whatever she can, working hard, putting in the work, all the elbow grease, and you earned quite a fair bit. You earned a lot of money during that. Of course, you're exhausted at the end of the day, but you jumped from roof to roof as you deliver all your messages and stuff faster than anyone that has worked for this company. But you will now roll me a D100.
Oh.
Why the D100, if we can know?
You can't.
Okay.
No, you can't. It's to see if there's complications.
Okay.
All right, no complications. Everything is fine. Now, for the wonderful research that a certain goblin is doing.
That's me.
So you only paid the 25 gold, so you're not going to get a bonus to this. All right. So, in addition, the character who has access to particular. Okay. Ooh, you have access to. No, you don't. You don't have. It's not a particularly well-stocked library. You have access to a library. All right. So you're going to be doing a check, which I'm trying to. Just pure intelligence check. Okay, just pure intelligence check.
Okay. Okay.
That is a great roll.
Damn. Gala's working hard.
Damn. All right.
Damn.
So you were searching for creatures that take memories, right?
Yeah.
All right. So with that roll, you're getting 2 pieces of lore.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. The first piece of lore. It's not. You immediately identify that it's probably not what you were looking for, but it does give you information on a certain creature that tends to deal with memories. And you know what? It's always good to know this shit. Correct? Correct.
Nope.
Yes. So, this creature is actually an ooze, a type of ooze. Generally, oozes are not very intelligent creatures. They're pretty brainless. They act on instinct. But then there's one ooze that goes by the name of the Ublex ooze. Some say it was an experiment done by wizards long ago. Some say it was created by the demons during one of their invasions as a way of infiltrating and destroying the sky cities from within. You don't know exactly because it doesn't really tell you the exact origins, but this ooze moves into a place, according to all the stories. It kidnaps people and absorbs their memories. It literally eats their brains. And after their bodies are dead, they transform parts of their ooze body into a copy of that person with all the memories of that person. You see now, as you're reading, as you are reading that one night, how something like that can snowball, because it will then use its memories and fake Alphoid personas to attract more people, eating their memories, gaining more intelligence, gaining more abilities. There have been multiple accounts. It's not a legend. These oozes are real. But you do gain something, you do learn something very important. The smell of sulfur. If you ever smell sulfur around a person, be very careful. It might be one of these oozes, pretending to be that person. That's the first piece of information that you get.
Okay, I've been writing this down.
Yeah. The second piece of information that you get is, this one seems to be hitting more close to home. By the way, Azure, can you mute if you don't mind?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Are you listening to yourself?
Sorry?
Never mind.
Okay, cool. The second piece of information, this one hits way closer to home. You read a story written by an individual from, you get the sense, a few centuries ago. This was before Aquali was built. It's a story of a creature that this individual encountered during his travels while exploring the island, back when the island was mostly unexplored. According to the information, you get the sense that it wasn't around Aquali that this creature was identified. It was more around the Razor Woods to the east. But he gave it the name of the False Hydra. This creature, according to the story, uses its song to make victims forget about it. Immediately, as you read this, you immediately identify, oh shit, this is exactly what we had to deal with. According to this person's information, the creature is highly intelligent. This individual learned early on, after hearing the song for multiple hours without losing his memory of it, he learned to cover his ears and stalked the creature. He discovered that the creature is intelligent, because when it captured one of his, not party members, one of his traveling companions, it brought him back and spoke to him. While he was hiding and watching all of this, he saw the creature speaking to his companion. He didn't understand what was being said because he covered his ears, but it actually extracted information from its victim, and then it ate it. This was a creature that he never saw before, this adventurer. But seeing as it had multiple heads, and when it was fought but not killed, it was on his way out, the adventurer had a bit of a tussle with it. It cut one of the heads, and more heads grew from it. Thus, it resembled a Hydra, and thus he gave it the name of the False Hydra, as it was not a Hydra, but something else that seemed to resemble one. It was the best thing you could think of at the time. This is several centuries ago. And the story, the report, more or less, says that the creature was still out there. But nobody believed him. And thus he left the island to get away from the creature. That is pretty much all the information you get from this. It was an old book in the back of a shelf. It was completely forgotten.
Ha, forgotten.
Ha! Thank you, Seth. Anything else, Osho?
I mean, not really. That was my. I mean, obviously, Carla will share this with the others at some point during the week.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I assume you have dinners and whatnot together. Some brunches,
mhm.
possibly. Oh, let's meet for brunch. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
Don't you have anything to?
It shows. It did show, even with all your research, that was the only piece of information you got from it. You didn't learn too much from it. From this, I know, but it shows how little information there actually is about this creature.
Well,
it makes sense.
It's a good thing that we dealt with it when we did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hopefully, there's only one of them.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Anyway, one of Fallen's, Fallen's son does come fetch you at the end of the week. And you return to Fallen's shop. As you get there, you don't see the items that were being sold, because as you get there, Fallen turns to you and goes, "I got good news, lasses. I sold everything.
Yay!
And for a fair price, too.
Yay!
Wonderful.
Yes. Deducting my share, and deducting the payment for repairing the glass, I rounded the numbers up for you a little bit." And he gives you a wink. And he puts a sack that seems very light in front of you. Well, it's actually, now that I think about it, it's actually quite full, but it's not as big as you expected it to be.
Sherry's gonna open it up and start looking.
All right. Sherry, you open it up, and he goes, "But I took the liberty of exchanging it for something that is easier to carry." And Sherry, that bag is full of platinum coins. I know, I had that same reaction. To be an adventurer and young. That would be 200 platinum coins.
I didn't know this much money existed.
I didn't either. Well, I did, but it hits different when you look at it.
It's certainly quite something. Thank you
Yes,
very
it
much
is.
for helping us sell this.
Oh, thank you. I got a good share of money from it.
Of course. It's thanks to you we were able to sell it so well. We're not, we're not exactly experts on the market prices of things like this.
Well, I do my best, and remember, whenever you have anything that you wish to sell, come talk to me. I might not be able to sell it, but I do know people.
Wonderful.
I've lived for a long time, even for a dwarf. But yes, take the coins and enjoy. Don't waste it all on party and drugs and whatnot.
Oh, we'll try not to.
He stares at you.
I'm kidding him. We won't.
Actually, share the drugs. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Right. Yeah.
No, but seriously, if you do find drugs, do give me a call. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Right.
You may go. You may go. You don't, no need to talk. Bye.
Bye.
No need for awkward conversations. You can take your money and rejoice outside.
Awkward moment. Yeah.
Yes. So you head outside. I assume you divide 50 platinum per person.
Yes. Yes.
So each of you can add 50 platinum to your character sheets. I will add Violet's. 50 platinum. Okay. So now you all have 500 gold.
Nice.
Oh, by the way, how much oh, she would have gotten 20 gold
I gotta.
because you all divided the gold you got from Cave, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so she would have gotten 20 gold. And -7 from staying at the inn, then I'll do whatever downtime RB
And I
wants.
guess we'll also have the silver, so that's 44 silver each.
44 silver? Okay.
Yeah, with one left over, I
That's-
think.
44 silver. All right. I just put it in her character sheet.
I'm just gonna claim the additional silver.
Yeah, I was gonna go ahead and let you, because you paid for the room back in Aqually.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
Thank you.
All right. Cool. And also, there's a cool thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you all level up during that week.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You get money. You get level ups.
I wasn't expecting a level up.
You weren't expecting a level up. Well, here it is. Yes, yes. So, but before you level up,
Mm.
you all have a location of a cave that leads to what you believe leads to the Temple of Bones.
Correct.
Now, as a group, I want to ask you,
Mm.
is your next destination going to be that cave?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my idea. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
I don't think we have any reason to go anywhere else.
All right. Good. As the week ends, as you begin to throughout the week, you've been discovering new abilities, getting stronger just from your activities, and
I've been doing lots of tinkering.
lots of tinkering, and just generally new experiences. It begins to dawn on you that you might be very, very close to getting to the Temple of Bones. This might be what you were looking for. You already have the potions. You could have gone to the Temple of Bones, but you also know how dangerous it would be to go through either the wyverns or the forest. But now you found something else that might be, who knows, it might be actually more dangerous. Or it might be a walk in the park or tunnel.
I can't wait to go into the tunnel and find 10 of the false hydras.
Ah, yes, of course. I mean, they have to breed somewhere.
Exactly.
But you do have experience. You are stronger. You feel that you might be capable of going to this. Knowing the angels, my vote is more dangerous. Yes, yes. You know that at least you've never been more prepared to go to a place like that than right now. And as you make your final preparations to potentially go towards well, this new adventure in a place that you've been gunning for months now. And, you know, out of game for 20 something weeks. 20 something weeks, yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we're going to end season 1 of Amara Angels.
Gasp!
Oh.
Audible gasp. Yes. I figured-
Surprised Pikachu face.
Surprise Pikachu face. Yeah. I feel like this is a great place to end.
It's a
end
perfect
this-
place to end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're starting a new adventure to finally getting closer to the Temple of Bones. And I feel, and you're leveling up. And there's also
Yeah.
the fact that I want RB to be here when we do the next session, when we start the next season. So
Yeah. We
Yeah.
kind of have just a bunch of like leveling up and probably, buying things
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
anyway.
yeah,
So
Yeah, we got some money to spend. We might be able
Yeah.
to get
I
some.
mean,
new equipment.
you have 500 gold each to spend, which means you can buy. There's a great deal of things you can buy, from potions to scrolls to possible magical items if they're on the cheaper side. So
Mhm.
and tools, just general tools and whatnot. So yeah, there's a lot of preparation that you can do, which means since next week, I'm pretty sure, because next week is going to be the 4th of July, right?
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to schedule a session next week, because
Yeah, the 4th is actually on the Tuesday,
yeah,
and there's often holiday weekend celebration stuff around there.
so it's best
So-
that we don't do anything next week. I think we can take the week off, and for
Yeah.
the week after that, we don't have RB. So I'm thinking I might do a one shot
Ooh.
Ooh.
with you three. What do you think?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can
I'm up
throw
for that.
together our character real quick.
and not for what?
I'm up for that.
Oh, you're up for that. I thought you said, and not for us. It was like, motherfucker, I just said for you, you three. No. Okay. I was thinking, I'm still going to work things out, but I have 2 weeks to prepare for that. So,
Mm.
and I was thinking, there's this new system that actually the people that do Critical Role, if you know them, they came out with a new system.
Yeah, I think I know Critical Role.
Yeah, it's a
I've heard of
D6.
them.
Yes, it's a D6 system. It's a different system than
Okay.
Dungeons and Dragons, and I
System to play. So I understand.
yeah, and it's actually pretty simple. Spyro, it's actually kind of similar to Dungeon World. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah, so I was actually thinking maybe we could try out that system, have a session and try out that system, see what we feel about it. That could
Yeah.
be cool for one shot if you're up.
Yeah,
for it.
yeah.
Cool.
We can definitely take a look at it.
Get a little bit away from the Dungeons and Dragons for 1 week, but until then, this has been. I'm gonna say it. This has been 22 sessions of season 1, and it's been fun. It's been a really fun season. At least
Been a wild ride.
yeah, I love these characters. Which we
No one's dead yet.
yes, no one is dead. Not a single person is
Mhm.
dead.
No one is dead, but it is incorrect to say that no one has died.
It's also incorrect to say that no one is dead or alive. You don't know. It's a no comment.
I'm sorry. I'm playing against type right now and do not have the booba, so no one is dead or alive.
Ah,
Ha ha.
ah,
Ha
ha,
ha.
ha,
Ha ha.
ha, ha,
Ha ha.
ha, ha, ha. All right, I'm gonna go find someone to raid. But god damn,
Also, I leveled up already.
you leveled up already?
It's super easy.
I mean, it's level
For
6. I don't think there's a
sixth
lot.
level.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot for level 6,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Well, we're not fighters.
Yeah, fighters get the
Mhm.
get some
But it's
stuff.
okay. Azure can heal herself when she heals someone else, so that's nice.
You're a life
And-
cleric. You can do whatever the fuck you want with healing, because
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah. All right, cool. I don't know these people, but as per usual, there's some VTubers and some flesh tubers in between. So let's go with them. They seem cool. They speak English. And let's see. And as per usual, thank you for everyone for watching us, and thank you to my players for playing with us. You are, I'm gonna say it, one of my favorite groups of people to play with.
Well, I'm gonna say it. You're my favorite DM, Massive.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. That
Yeah,
means a lot.
you are.
Thank you.
I've had 5 or 6. You're the best.
I mean, listen,
I've had
Spyro, I've been playing with you for 9 years. If you didn't think I was a good DM by now,
Yeah.
what the fuck
yeah.
were you doing? But thank you.
I've also had 4-ish DMs, and you're the best, easily.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's all recorded now. I have proof that I am that I am the DM of DMs, and I am awesome. And we're gonna go. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.